line's Mary Beth Mangrum, has been in court all day. She's going to join us now. Mary Beth, can you hear us okay?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
We can, thank you. So we're walking through some of the evidence that was presented today, and we're seeing that here on your screen. We're looking at the backpack that they found in Jason Chen's parents' home. Can you talk to us a little bit about being in the courtroom there? What was the reaction as some of these photos came up on the screen?
Yeah, well, one big thing about this trial is the sheer amount of evidence that they're having to go through. So there have been a lot of photos on display, some of Jason Chen's apartment, some after police had that search warrant for his parents' home in Nolansville. But overall, I would say the reaction in the courtroom has been pretty shocked just at, again, the amount of evidence collected in this case, and specifically to the amount of blood found by CPD in Jason Chen's apartment.
Yeah, since you mentioned that, let's go now to a different picture that we have. This is a picture, and like we said, there are going to be some graphic pictures shown here. We do want to warn you about that. So this is a picture, Mary Beth, that we're looking at of the carpet that was pulled up at Jason Chen's apartment in Chattanooga after the apartment complex started renovating it. Police went back in, and they found even more blood. You can see underneath the carpet here, blood stains, and then you can see on this carpet padding, the blue thing you see on the left-hand side there, blood as well. And Mary Beth, that speaks to what you were saying about the testimony we just heard about just how much blood there was in this apartment.
Right, and this was something that CPD wasn't initially made aware of just due to the placement of the bed. Investigator Crawford, he does detail how they were able to, just discuss the oil stain right above the headboard, which apparently will collect, if there's a single person sleeping in that bed consistently. He also spoke about how they were, once that bed was moved out of the way, those stains became very clear to them, and it was just, another piece of evidence in this trial among the crazy amount of evidence that we've seen so far just on day two.
Yeah, exactly. And then, as they said, the lighting was not very good when they first went in that apartment. So some of the stains that were on the carpet, they even missed the first time. So this was a second chance for them to seek some of that. Um, and going back to Jason Chen's home, his parents are in the courtroom. Is that right, Mary Beth?
Yes, yeah, both of his parents are in the courtroom as well as what seems to be some extended family members, and they were
And,
there
and we
yesterday as well.
and we heard from our other reporter Meg Doyle. They had an emotional reaction when their home was shown as one of the pictures. Is that right?
Right, yes. We did see tissues being offered to Jason Chen's mother during that period of the testimony. We've, seen just in the courtroom uh, both the Pace family and the Chen family, both of them sticking very close by each other. This is a very difficult trial for both sides.
And we talked a little bit earlier yesterday. They separated the two families. Is that the case again today? Are they both sitting on opposite sides of the courtroom?
Yes, this morning, Judge Boyd Patterson, he actually went ahead and said that it was for the best just to keep the families separate in the courtroom, just because there had been a little bit of contention given, the nature of this trial and, what the trial is covering. It's a very emotional one. So there was a lot of understanding this morning about how that might become a concern and how we can avoid it in the days coming.
And then we know that Katrina was the first witness to testify. Is she now back in the courtroom and listening again?
Yes, yeah. She is with the Pace family. I believe she's in the front of the courtroom. She's been there with her husband.
Okay. Mary Beth, thanks so much. We'll let you get a short break in now, too, before court resumes. Thanks so much for your insight about what it's been like in the courtroom today.
All right, yeah, thank you. We'll let you know.
Okay.